Hello and welcome back to Build and Teach. In this tutorial we'll be going over Lambda functions. Now Lambda functions are also known as anonymous functions in Python. Typical functions in Python are created using the def keyword, as you saw in the functions tutorial. Anonymous functions don't use the def keyword, they use the lambda keyword. Their basic syntax would be lambda, the arguments of your function, and then the expression that you want to act on your variable. So let's say here I have a variable called add5, and I'm defining a lambda function of x and then x plus 5. So whatever you pass to the lambda, 5 will be added to it, right? So x plus 5. So here I'm adding 5 to 10, so we expect to have 15, right? So x is the input, x plus 5 is the expression that we're applying to that input, and as you can see, we're using the variable here. So add 5 equals 15. If you remember in the last tutorial, we also covered list comprehensions, and lambda functions are also an alternative to list comprehensions or even to for loops. You can see here that we have the exact same exercise that we implemented in the last tutorial about list comprehensions, and this is adding 5 to all the values of an existing list. So I have the original list here starting at between 1 and 10, and then I have a new values variable equals list, and then we're using the map function in here to apply the x plus 5 lambda anonymous function to the my values list. As you can see here, it does exactly that, right? So I'm passing the lambda function, right? I'm passing the x plus 5 to all of the values in the my values list, and then I'm creating a list from it. So basically the map function is used to apply the lambda function to every item on the list, right? So map will basically iterate through the list, and it will apply the lambda function to the my values list, and it will yield a new list called new values. So again, this one's a little bit more complicated than list comprehensions. List comprehensions is a little bit easier. For loops is the easiest one. The reason I'm covering lambda functions here is because we use lambda functions heavily in pandas, which will be the next section of this tutorial, and you should be familiar with the way the syntax works. So give it a try, and as usual, there are text instructions at the end of this video. Thank you.